Okay, so now we're in the second match, and we're against Orcs and Goblins player. And I also think he's one of the ETC players, and this is the list he was using at ETC. I don't know, but I think it is. So, either way, we started setting up, and quickly I realized I wanted to focus on what I learned last game and take down those things that are key to take down. And the first thing, of course, is take down what can kill me, and that is War Machine. You have like 4 of them in the back, as you can see. 2 of those Goblin Flyers and 2 Rock Lubbers. You have 2 big groups of Trolls, a little group of Goblin Archers with this level 4 Mage and stuff in it. One big group of a lot of Night Goblins with the net. 2 Mangler Squig and 1 big group of Savage Orcs. I think it's Savage or normal Orcs, they're big guns anyway. And 2 of those Goblins on the Wolves. So, well, as I said, it was my plan was trying to be able to take down this War Machine. So I put up my fast cav on the side, I put up a little more heavier flank on the other, and originally tried to spread myself out, making sure my War Machines wasn't too close to each other. I got the leadership I needed to just don't make stuff run off the table. So my plan now is trying to get up, getting range to my Spirit Leeches, do my fireballs and stuff, and just focus on taking down his War Machines. And he put himself up really nicely. He's so close to himself that there's no way for me to actually land to the War Machines. I can't get close enough and charge. So like this, it make it impossible for me to actually do anything more than just shoot in, hope to take it up before he takes out me. So yeah, you can see a little better how he put himself up. And here I get the first turn, I just move us up. I put my my general on top of the hill to close enough to Spirit Leech, and maybe I should put him behind the house or something and shoot there. I think maybe that will be in range, I'm not quite sure, but either way then he will be able to shoot indirectly, because I don't really need to get too close. But either way, I needed to get close enough to be able to shoot these War Machines, and they were far back. So it's kind of risky to stand my general and mage so long up, but that was the plan now. On the right side, I managed to get close enough so out of sight of his Goblin Wolf Lord he had there. So he cannot do anything with me, and I will be able to kill him with shooting. I protect my Frostheart from his shooting and moved up the knights to be able to maybe threaten his flank later on. So yeah, and I didn't actually do too much Spirit Leech. I think it stopped most of my magic. I just took down some wounds. And we can go to Orcs and Goblins turn. His one single troll almost died, so he moved it back into the forest to get the cover. And other than that, he's just not doing anything. Just standing still, make sure I can't land. Just want to keep on shooting out. So I guess that's his plan anyway. So it's now my turn, and he actually destroyed one of his War Machines. I think it was a misfire, and either way, one of his War Machine cannot be able to shoot this turn. I think he destroyed one, and he cannot shoot with the other for 1 turn. So that's actually quite good for me. He didn't manage to actually do any damage with either his magic or shooting, and the rounds are really short. It's like he's just nudging his units, and okay, then just keep on going over to magic. So there are not really that much happening from him. I think he just want to play it safe, make sure I can't land, and make sure I don't get any points. Because when I first take down those war machines, it will be really easy to just pressure this. I get my Frost Dart up on the side to just give me some options with my silver helms. I keep my eagle safe. There's actually nothing he can do before he moves up out with his troops. And I just position my archers so I can shoot up stuff. Mostly I've taken them close enough to be able to shoot at these war machines. I think I found out I needed a 6 to actually do it, to hit it, and then I need a 6 to wound. So I don't doing too much wound with the shooting, but either way, those are my focus. I want to take down these war machines. When I do that, I will stabilize the board, and he can't actually take points from me after that, and I can just use the rest of my turn to take down stuff. I wanted to keep my general close enough to be able to provide, so my general doesn't just flee off the table or something. So at the end of my turn, I managed to take out one more war machines. So now he's down to 2. And then my other guys are just shooting at the trolls, not doing too much really. But I'm starting to whittle him down. He are losing a couple of war machines, so that's great for me. So just 2 more to go, and I'm starting to get control. And it aren't really an eventful game. I'm just throwing my death magic, I'm throwing fireballs, and I just use up all my shooting to take down his stuff. That's everything that happened. I shut down his last troll last turn. That's maybe about it. So his turn, he's again not doing anything. His Mangler Squeaks are just jumping back to the table edge, and then they will just stop. So that's quite a neat trick. And this is the end of his turn. Still not too much going on. I think actually you can see it on the picture here, but he got off a stump this turn on my general. So he did like 1 wound or something to him, but not something really huge. And something I really liked here was I'm using the hill to get so he loses cover with my reavers. And so many turns I've had about this, I could easily just flew my dragon around and just use the hill to be able to make sure he can't make direct hits at me, but those because now he's only had a rock lobbies left. So yeah, and this is I moved up my Phoenix, my stuff, so I was able to land in the turn by his war machines if I just put my birdie up close, and he is actually not looking at me even if he looked like down the battlefield. So his turn again. He tried to charge my reavers, I think, and then just stand. So he's actually splitting up formation now, and as you can see, he here moved the 1 more war machine up, so I can't be able to charge in at it with my my eagle, which is quite clever. He can shoot with it, he cannot choose 1 war machine, but I can't land in the charge next turn on them. I think that was quite clever. And this now, as I said, breaking up, and yeah, there you can see. No, he actually tried to charge my fire mage, and he fled. That was happening. So this is my turn 4. Still not too much happening. Last turn he actually managed to through magic and some shooting, he managed to take down my general upon the dragon. I managed my restraint, and my my dragon are just hiding behind the hill. Just make sure not to lose those points. I moved my BSB further back, and I landed my Frost Dart Phoenix in the middle of everything. My plan here was he's positioned in such a way that his general unit is not that big. It's I think it's 10 or 15. So if you want to send his Magnus Week through it and through my Frost Dart, he will just like hit those. He will hit the trolls. Maybe kill the Frost Dart. Frost Dart is quite 5 wounds, toughness 6, so he's quite durable. and a ward save. And this way I will surely be able to take down his war machines, and he cannot turn, he cannot do anything here to stop it. So I think that was a good move in the time. So let's see now, next picture. It's his turn. So I didn't manage to take down any of his war machines again, and he charged my reavers. I wanted to stand so he cannot redirect onto my lord. He sent both his Mangler Squid through his units, through his general unit, everything, and they kill him. Maybe, I don't know if they should do that on average, but either way, it works out for him. He almost killed his general units. I think they're down to 3 or something. So that's quite close. Maybe I can do some harm there later on. He turned his troll, and he's really breaking up formation. He turned his orcs to face my silver helms, and yeah, looking quite good for him now. So now he ran down his my reavers, which is no surprise, and he managed to shoot down my dragon where my fire mage is on. So now I'm just a lonely level 2 mage standing there alone. So that's quite not good for me. Now I managed to shoot at his Mangler Squigs, so I'm able to take both down. And my plan here is just move my silver helms down out of the arc of his orcs, and I save those points. So I think I'm looking at a 10-10 or something. And now it's Orcs and Goblins turn 5, and I did something horrible. Like, I moved up my units to be able to get closer to the mage. I made sure she's out of the arc, so he can't charge her. He can of course shoot her, but he doesn't have too much shooting anymore. And I forgot to move my silver helms, so oh, that was so bad. So he charged them, I need to flee, and now I'm close at the table edge, so I will most likely lose them next turn. That was a really stupid mistake. Like, now this is like the match where everything's put on edge. I know I need to focus on the target unit I need to take down to be able to win, and it was really hard to get to them. So my opponent played really well. He knew what I needed to get hold of to win, and what he must not lose, and played like that to make sure I cannot land inside by his war machines. I cannot do anything else but just stand outside him and shoot, and by that he had more shooting, I guess, and magic. Maybe not more, but there was no way for me to actually shoot down his stuff in a good way. I just picked down some points here and there, half of the one over troll unit. So it wasn't really the most eventful match. It wasn't too much movement, but either way I feel it was quite an experience to understand that either way, if you know your goal and your target, you maybe need a little more plan how to reach it when you play against a good opponent. It's one thing is to know actually what you need to do to win with the type of army you play, but you also need to know how should I get there when the opponents try to defend. So I think that's something I should maybe think more on, and of course think more on, can I position myself better? Either way, even if I'm in a position to do what I need to do, can I stand a safer place? Like, I could have put the general behind the hill, then his magic, and he cannot like turn there, so he will not be able to face me sideways. If I was stand behind the hill on the right side, he would do indirect shots. So I think that was a smart way to think, and of course that look at each unit, remember to move each unit and just take an overlook before you go over to magic. That's also important. So yeah, he actually here managed to make a misfire with his one war machine, and here there was an interesting rule question, because he misfired and destroyed a stone thrower, And then the other stone throwers was able to shoot, and of course, again, look over units, think about the stronger position for them. Here they had a clear line of sight to my BSB, and what's happening here was he failed his tests when a destroyed unit are close. So what the rulebook said that you cannot shoot the next turn, but it doesn't say anything about this turn. So either way, he failed his test after a unit was destroyed. He was we asked the judge, and we got to it. Okay, you are allowed to shoot this turn. Either way, you failed it, since the book say the next turn you cannot shoot. So yeah, that was quite unfortunate for me, and of course that stone thrower killed my BSB, which tied out the match in 10-10. My Silverhand's elves also ran off the table. So I have something to learn here about being more careful. Just have a little better overview of your army. Know what you're. Just remember to move them individually. Don't forget them, which is quite easy when something when the match is so stale like this one was. And think about a better position where you're doing well. So how can you reach the goal? You have a goal, how can you reach it? So like last match I understood I need to focus on key units to win. I cannot take everything down. This time I did that. I focused on what I need to take down to not die. And then but he also understood that. So he actually tried to counter that I did. So yeah, that's a good experience, and I will try to take that into the next game. Thanks for watching.